Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. Now the starting group for Orlando. Running out on the wings, they'll have Bain and Wagner. Down low, it's Banchero and Carter. And it's Suggs in at the 1 spot. Porter. That one's in, his first shot of this game. What a treat we have tonight, Greg. These teams give us a glimpse into the future of the NBA.
No doubt about that. These are the guys that might eventually turn into the superstars that run the league. They're still very up and coming, but loads of talent on the floor in this one.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Jordy Fernandez and I got a chance to talk for a bit. Coach and I talked about the development of Franz Wagner since entering this league, and he said he was someone we watched early on. Even though he didn't end up on our team, the way he's added to his game is incredible. It says a lot about the kind of work ethic that he has. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Rebound by the Magic. Here's Banchero. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And the paint is where you love to watch Banchero work. Well, with his size and athleticism, he can attack so effectively inside.
So, Stan, you don't see a whole lot of players, 6'10", with the perimeter skills of a Franz Wagner.
Oh, you sure don't, Kevin. And not a guy with his size, strength, and skill. And he can create shots for himself. He can finish through contact. And he will also create shots for his teammates.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Paolo Banchero. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Demon. He's covered by Suggs. Pass to man. 5 to shoot. Paxton a screen on Bain. They get the rebound. Here's man. Here's Wolf. And the Nets miss again. Orlando, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Wagner passes to Banchero. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Nice job by Banchero. He is so aggressive in the paint.
And so, Jordy Fernandez decides to call timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
Time to make some noise.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter, and they pick up 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Suggs dishes to Carter. Back to Suggs. To the inside. Claxton with the steal. It's to Demon. Uncovered. Got it. Good job in the low post. And that makes it a tie ball game. We've got 1:48 left in the first. You know, Greg, you could argue the Nets kind of overachieved last season under first-year head coach Jordy Fernandez.
Yeah, only the 6th worst record last season. The defense was halfway decent, but they understand some patience is required in a rebuild.
Down low. And stolen by Wagner. Outside, Bain. We've got 1:13 left to play here in the first. Here's man. And it's good for 2.
Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
And Suggs has got the ball here for the Orlando Magic, trailing by 2. Banchero outside. Just 5 on the clock. Driving the lane. Outside, Suggs. The Magic again can't hit. Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And that one's good by Porter.
Just so smooth pulling up there off the dribble. Porter terrific at being unpredictable and knowing when to take that shot.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Banchero. Can they get it? Pass to Carter. And then Carter with the dunk.
Always a threat to score. Banchero, that time with a sweet find.
Paxton a screen on Suggs. Here's Demon. And the Nets, another three.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
And so it's Brooklyn with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, we're not surprised by this. These guys work hard and they are physical.
We've got Williams. He's out there with Traore. Sharp out there with Michael Porter. And it's Minot in at the 4 spot. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Batadze setting a screen for Bane. Can't hit from the elbow.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on it.
Castano asked you, what about Desmond Bane stands out to you the most?
Kevin, I would say what stands out the most is how this guy has improved and added to his offensive game. Came into the league as basically a shooter, but now he has added playmaking and shot creation to his game. He can put the ball on the floor, take it to the basket and finish, or set up his teammates.
And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Porter against Batadze. And finished off by Porter.
Look at Porter Jr. smoothly transitioning into the dunk off the ground.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Michael Porter Jr. was the #1 prospect in his high school class, and he said, growing up, basketball was easy for me. It was like, say, going up an elevator. But after my injuries, it's like climbing the stairs. It's like I'm walking in my purpose through this, more than if everything had just been smooth. Back to you.
Thank you, Allie.
Next foul. D-Ron.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Wagner has screen on Williams.
D-Ron. Second personal foul. Team second.
Here's De Silva. Guarded by Porter. Right wing. Shot clock at 6. Batadze is screen on Williams. Bane passes to Batadze. And one way players look to expand their game, adding counter moves to keep defenders off balance. Greg, what was something you added that really gave defenders pause?
You know, the snatch back pull-up, using your speed to kind of get the defender going downhill. And then you slam on the brakes and just create that separation to then go into attack mode.
Bane, no good. That's leading by 10. To the middle. Here's Bane, and it's blocked. They get it back. Sharp sets the pick for Williams. A three-pointer is right on target.
And that pick takes the beat totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look for that.
The Magic again can't hit.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Pass to Black. Up top, Bain. Guarded by Porter. That one goes in. Bain's got his first basket.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. .130 left here in the second. Pass to Man. Here's Demon. He's covered by Suggs. And it's Demon missing. The Magic trail by 11. To stand in terms of emerging young stars, Banchero is very high on that list.
Well, he sure is, Kevin, because he can create shots for himself and his teammates. And as we've already seen in his early years, this guy is at his best in the playoffs, and that's a trait you're always looking for.
And you watch Paolo Banchero. GA offensively, he is a load to deal with.
Yeah, I mean, he can cross you up, hit you with the spin move, score over either shoulder. This young man is a force.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
Well, they're playing with great pace, pushing the ball up the floor and attacking before the defense can get set.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Wagner looking it over. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Carter. The three from Banchero. And he's good on the three ball. Banchero's got 9.
And playing with veteran poise against the shot clock. I like how Banchero handles the pressure.
Claxton the pass to Man. Chalk up 2 there. Man's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Now Banchero. He's got 9. Outside, Suggs. Banchero was screened for Suggs. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Brooklyn going into the break with a 10-point lead. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll return shortly.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. They're measuring up the shot.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. One guy who's been getting it done is Michael Porter.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
The Magic trail by 10. Checking out the group for Jamal Mosley to start the second half. Wagner is in the front court alongside Banchero. The guard pair for him will be Suggs and Bain. And it's Carter in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And this is something Banchero continues to hone, wanting to become a dangerous threat from deep.
Pass to Porter. He's looking for Claxton and finds him. Back to Porter. Here's Demon. He's covered by Suggs.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
That's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
Banchero left side. Orlando needs to get off a shot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Pass to Man. Takes the three. And Desmond Bain pulls it down. And this Magic team, Greg, hangs its hat on size, on switchability, and toughness.
Yeah, they contest everything and play with real discipline. For a young group, well, that is uncommon, and it's a big reason they've taken the lead.
Hey! Man can't hit.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Claxton with the steal. Nets leading by 7. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, guys. The Magic are coming together. Paolo Banchero said, this is a special group. We have something that you don't always see in professional sports. Guys really have each other's backs and look after one another. Not only are we close, but we're really talented and versatile as a team. Guys?
A young, exciting team. Allie, we thank you very much. Ball's knocked loose. And the turnover again by Orlando. And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That's foul number 2 for him.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Orlando on D. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Outside Williams. 5 on the clock. And a miss there on the triple. The Magic trail by 9. Here's De Silva. Scoreless thus far. Kept alive. Itadze. And he banks in the layup.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. And that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Here's Traore. He's covered by Suggs. Out to the right wing. Pass to Man. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's Traore. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Traore's got his first 2 points of the night. The Magic have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Outside, Suggs. Back to Black. Pass to Suggs. Shoots over Traore. And with the rebound. Brooklyn leading by 9. Takes a 3. No good that time. Suggs looking around. His 3-pointers off the mark. Brooklyn's gotten off to a very slow start from 3-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. On the wing, Man. Pass to Traore. Rebound by the Magic.
doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Batadze setting a screen for Suggs. The Magic again can't hit.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
First one falls for him. Batadze hits them both. Williams for three. No good. Shot missing. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dig. What a great pass.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Tyre Williams out there with Demon. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Wolf at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Here's Black. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
And such a huge play, guys. I mean, that's a 4-point swing, possibly. Tremendous steal and conversion right there.
Here's Demon. Black defending. Demon, that's good. And Orlando has possession. 7-point differential. Wagner outside. Bain against Williams. A crossover. Clowney pulls it in. And the Nets with possession here. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, you still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Porter's checked in for the Nets. Mann comes in for Zaire Williams. On the wing, Bain. Defended by Mann. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Black kicks to Wagner. Another miss by Orlando. Nets leading by 7. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Paolo Banchero. That's foul number 2 for him. So Jalen Suggs is checked in for Bain.
Orlando substitution. Number 4.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. And Claxton throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Black with it. Wagner outside. Carter sets the pick for Wagner. Here's Carter. 6 to shoot. And the 3 misses. Here's Mann. Black defending. There's the screen. Lets loose a 3. Knocks down the 3.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
Basket is good.
And guys, that strength will serve Banchero really well in the league, and we're starting to see signs of it already.
Shooting for the Magic. Paolo Banchero. 1 time from the line.
Here's Demon. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Porter, and he banks the layup in.
We are seeing the makings of a masterpiece here, guys, from Porter. A threat to score from anywhere within the half court.
And Banchero, here we go. Up again, Carter. Here's Wagner. Shoots the three. Can't get it to go. Now Claxton. Pocket pass to the paint, and he punches it home.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
Banchero drives the double. Pocket six, Carter, and there's the dunk.
I like the way Carter Jr. plays. He gives you the size, and he gives you the toughness.
Brooklyn leading by 11. Fires the three. Cleared away by Wagner. Outside, Suggs. Banchero against Porter. Now Carter, Claxton with the steal.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Nets.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
Here's Demon. Shot clock at 5. Suggs with the steal. Wagner fires. 18 feet out. Count it. And it's Anthony Black with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.